In this edition of One Weekly, Stamp's elite ground game, Tawanchai's explosive knockout power, Joe Nattawut's dangerous striking, and Mikey Musumeci's submission clinic. Welcome to One Weekly. On the 8th of June, One Championship returns to Bangkok's Impact Arena for another blockbuster night of martial arts action with One 167. In the main event, reigning One Atomweight MMA World Champion Stamp defends her title against number 2 ranked contender and former training partner, Denise Ambwanga. After a sensational win in her MMA debut, former 2-sport queen Stamp competed in the prestigious One Atomweight MMA World Grand Prix. Winning the tournament would allow her to challenge for the One Atomweight MMA World title. In the championship final, Stamp took on Indian wrestling superstar Ritu Phogat, who was gunning to be India's first female MMA world champion.
Born of Indian wrestling royalty, Ritu Phogat wants to make her name in the world of mixed martial arts.
मेरे परिवार के लिए नहीं, पूरे हिंदुस्तान के लिए एक बहुत बड़ी बात होगी और बिल्कुल एक हिस्ट्री लिखी जाएगी.
ตอนที่กรรมการชูมือว่าทั้งร้องไห้ทั้งกรี๊ดทั้งตื้นตันทั้งทุกอย่างรวมกันหมด
A Chinese boxing powerhouse versus an Indian wrestling powerhouse. There's the right hand again to the jaw. That stung Ritu Phogat. Can Mongbo finish her?
I think Mongbo thought she was going to get Ritu out of there. That's the heart of a warrior right there. What a turn of the tides.
Ritu Phogat domination.
हरा के काफी अच्छा लगा और जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल है वो थोड़ा सा अप हुआ.
Lots of pressure coming from Stamp Fairfax.
Oh, the heavy knuckles from Stamp. She's done it. Stamp avenges her only loss in mixed martial arts. Ritu Phogat is only one step away from the One Atomweight World Grand Prix final. And here's the big slam from Ritu Phogat. A dominant display from the Indian Tigress, but who will she face in the final?
स्टैम्प का सेमीफाइनल मैच देखा था और मैंने काफी करीब से देखा था.
That was a beautiful sweep by Stamp.
Stamp showing why she's the most dangerous striker in women's mixed martial arts as she struts into the final.
ไฟท์ของริตูนะคะหนูได้ศึกษาผู้ต่อยหนูคนนี้มาอย่างลึกซึ้งอยู่พอสมควรหนูมองลึกเข้าไปว่าหนูจะได้ต่อยกับริตูแน่ๆครับ
मैं ये नहीं देखूंगी वो चैंपियन है क्या, वो मेरे लिए एक अपोनेंट है, मेरे लिए एक न्यू चैलेंज है, उसके लिए रेडी हूँ.
เขาอาจจะคิดว่าหนูกลัวเขาแต่หนูก็ไม่ใช่ไก่ลองบ่อนซะทีเดียว
जैसी मेरी रेसलिंग है ऐसी मैंने बहुत ही कम देखने को मिली.
เขาไม่ดีคางเขาเปาะใช้มวยไทยของเราน็อกเอาท์เขาค่ะ
मैं यही कहना चाहूँगी कि कोई बात नहीं, वो इस चीज़ पे ध्यान दे, लेकिन मैं बिल्कुल सभी को शॉक करने वाली हूँ.
In the opening round, the Indian Tigress banked on her superior wrestling skills and hunted for takedowns as she forced Stamp on the back foot. But Stamp turned to her submission game to stifle Phogat's aggression.
Nope, going for a ride. Here she goes. The takedown coming from Ritu.
Look at Stamp smiling with a guillotine.
The Thai star continued to dominate Phogat on the mat in the second round.
I think I would give a slight advantage to Ritu. She was able to get the takedown, she showed aggression, and she kept the match kind of where she wanted it, and that was up against the wall. She wasn't able to score multiple takedowns, but she kind of kept Stamp in that position.
Let's see if Stamp can affect some of her Muay Thai strikes here. Ritu used a lot of feints early on in the first round.
Yeah, Ritu uses him just as a disguise for that shot. There she goes. She gets that single leg. Now she's in the open. Let's see what she can do here. Stamp's trying to jump onto the back. Ritu's going to try to go chest to chest. Maintain this top position.
Don't let her get to your back, Ritu. Get her down. Let's get back to our feet.
Here's Stamp's corner saying, let's get back to our feet. As Stamp puts her inside her guard, she's looking for something here, a triangle attack. Stamp hoping to sub Ritu Phogat.
Let's see if Ritu can pop out of this, get her head out. She's sinking that triangle deep, Michael.
Look at this from Stamp. Can she do it?
Grab the knee, go to the left. Grab the knee, go to the left.
What scenes here in Singapore?
This is a bad spot for Ritu, man, especially as she's starting to turn. That choke's getting a little bit tighter, Michael.
Ritu, grab the knee, go to the left. Right there.
Can Stamp submit her?
Go to the left, Ritu.
They are barking instructions to Ritu in her corner.
Ritu, lay down on
Trying
your
to
side.
coach her out of this predicament.
Ritu, lay down on your side. Grab the knee. Lay down on your left side. On your left side, Ritu. Yes, 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 Ritu. Yes, Ritu.
That's what they wanted in the corner. What heart, what determination, what grit from Ritu Phogat.
Ritu on your left side.
And Stamp has her in trouble. She's still got her in some trouble. Now what, Dragon?
Looks like she's going after an armbar, possibly. Ritu's got to keep her stacked as Stamp's going to try to extend her body to create pressure on the elbow. Here's Ritu going to utilize those knees to the body, but she might go knees to the head.
Yes.
Stamp is hoping to sub out Ritu. Armbar! Armbar! She got her! She got her! She got her! Stamp Fairfax subs out Ritu. Stamp Fairfax is the Atomweight World Grand Prix champion. We said her progression in mixed martial arts has been extraordinary, faster than anyone else we've ever seen, and she subs out the wrestler Ritu Phogat with an armbar in the second round.
Your winner by way of armbar, and now the one atomweight world Grand Prix champion, Stamp!
With a stunning armbar submission victory, Stamp claimed the tournament's coveted silver belt. She ultimately fulfilled her dream of becoming a historic three-sport world champion by claiming the one atomweight MMA world title in 2023. At 167 on the 8th of June, she puts her belt on the line against former training partner and number 2 contender, Denise Zamboanga. Another world title fight takes place on the same night as one featherweight Muay Thai world champion Tawanchai defends his gold against number 3 contender Smokin' Joe Nattawut in a high-stakes rematch. Raised alone by his former Muay Thai fighter father, Tawanchai moved from Pattaya to Bangkok at the age of 14 to compete on the local circuit and found great success. After winning the Lumpini Stadium Fighter of the Year award in 2018, he eventually made his debut in one championship. For his first promotional fight, Tawanchai took on Sean Clubber Clancy, the first Irish WBC Muay Thai world champion, in May 2021. Both men traded kicks in the opening round, but it was Tawanchai who first connected with a devastating strike.
Goes up to the head.
So fast with those kicks, man, and the way that he does it, there's almost no tell whatsoever.
Drops him with the left hand.
He continued to display his precise striking against the Irish warrior in the second round.
Left eye's closing a little now for Sean Clancy.
This is the definition of striking accuracy. Every single shot he throws and initiates, he lands.
Smelling blood in the water, Tawanchai was determined to finish his opponent.
You can never deny the heart of Sean Clubber Clancy. Great sportsmanship there. The respect, the honor, the integrity.
You know, Mitch, you talked about how Sean may have underestimated Tawanchai's power at the beginning of this match. I think if I walked past Tawanchai down the street, I would completely underestimate him as being the fighter that he is.
Rear hook there from Clubber Clancy. Tawanchai with the elbow off the lead arm.
I like how he changes stances when he throws that right hand. He comes forward, changes stances, and then lands!
Smack bang! The big kibosh! It's good night, Irene! Left side roundhouse kick! Smack bang from Tawanchai! Rich, we have just seen someone very, very, very special.
Yeah, you know, Sean even saw this kick come and he thought that he was going to be able to evade it. But when Tawanchai threw this kick, full hip extension and rotation there, and Clancy just could not get out of the way in time.
Your winner, by way of knockout, Tawanchai PK Sunchai Muay Thai Ji.
After a solid start to his one career, Tawanchai quickly rose through the ranks and captured the one featherweight Muay Thai World Championship by ending Pet Moricot's long-time reign. At 167, Tawanchai faces the next challenger to his one featherweight Muay Thai World Championship, a dangerous rival looking for redemption, Smokin' Joe Nattawut. More of the world's greatest fighters will see action on the same night, including elite submission grappling artist Mikey Musumeci, who takes on former rival Gabriel Sosa at bantamweight. Coming up, sensational performances by Joe Nattawut and Mikey Musumeci. You're watching One Weekly. Another blockbuster awaits fight fans on the 8th of June when one championship returns to Bangkok's Impact Arena with 167. As Tawanchai and Smokin' Joe Nattawut face off in one of the most anticipated rematches in history, with the one featherweight Muay Thai world title on the line. A Thai knockout artist who flourished in the United States, Nattawut went on an impressive run during his first year in one championship. In July 2018, Smokin' Joe took on fellow Muay Thai world champion Johan Dre in a fiery striking contest. Known for his intensity, Nattawut turned up the volume right from the opening bell.
Referee Atsushi Onari gets us underway. The fluorescent trunks on Dre, the red and gold on Nattawut. This one brought to you by United International Pictures' Mission Impossible Fallout, in cinemas July. Body shot nicely done off the lead hand from Smokin' Joe. Then goes to the outside thigh. Checks the inside leg kick. Jab 2 from Smokin' Joe. Knees are permitted, elbows are permitted. Front kick there from Joe, high left roundhouse kick. Good roundhouse kick again off the lead leg from Joe, and a nice high check. Front kick from Dre. Overhand right from Smokin' Joe, he tags it! Here comes the monster truck! Here comes the punishment! Joe with the heavy artillery!
Wow, good job by Dre to keep his wits about him when the onslaught was coming down.
Look at these knees from Joe Nattawut, the trajectory! The point of the knee driving into the outside left thigh of Dre. Smokin' Joe, house on fire here in the first round. The uppercut, the elbows, the high kicks.
Michael, you said you wanted to see the Smokin' Joe from Lion fight, and this is the Smokin' Joe.
Smokin' Joe Nattawut opening up on Johan Dre in the first round. There's the right hand. Dre's on rubber legs. Smokin' Joe unloading. The elbows now. The high left roundhouse. The body shot to the liver. Dre in a whole lot of bother. The right hand. Down goes Dre. He's doing the chicken dance. And referee Onari puts a standing count on. Dre's okay to go on. Joe pounces on him again. High left roundhouse kick, trying for the headache maker. Joe with the overhand right. Uppercut from Joe. There's the left hand. Smokin' Joe goes to the body. The power, the precision of the Muay Thai monster truck.
Wow, with those small gloves, it is just slicing through the guard of Dre. You can see Johan Dre trying to cover up like he's covered up with big gloves, but there's so little room to get through.
Overhand right from Smokin' Joe. Ties him up, there's the elbow to the orbital. Uppercut elbow, and a beautiful Muay Thai duck there from Smokin' Joe Nattawut.
That was a beautiful redirection there. Came around, and just sat Johan Dre down.
Oh, left hand to the right. Johan Dre, how is he still standing? Yes, it's over. Smoke and Joe, Smoke and Joe, Smoke and Joe. That's Joe Nattawut, who became famous in America.
Oh, look at that. The hook wobbled him. Joe steps back, reevaluates the situation, and keeps letting them go until Dre crumbles to the canvas. Big shots from Smokin' Joe.
Your winner by way of knockout, Joe Nattawut!
Joe Nattawut's sensational knockout victory over Dre made him one of the most feared strikers in the featherweight division. At 167, he seeks to avenge a close loss to one featherweight Muay Thai world champion Tawanchai and fulfill his own world title dreams. On the same card, one flyweight submission grappling world champion Mikey Musumeci moves up to bantamweight to take on former rival Gabriel Sosa, the last man to beat him 3 years ago. Mikey Musumeci is regarded as a master of modern BJJ, who began training in jiu-jitsu at the age of 4 in New Jersey, USA. Arguably the most successful American in the history of the IBJJF World Championships, he made his way to one championship to fight against the world's best grapplers in April 2022. In a BJJ battle of leglock masters, Mikey Musumeci squared off against Japanese all-time great Masakazu Imanari.
One Championship fans are in for a special treat this evening as grappling legend Masakazu Imanari takes on BJJ phenom Mikey Musumeci in a submission grappling showdown. Imanari is a true pioneer of Japanese MMA. Nicknamed Master of Leglocks, Imanari has terrorized opponents with his innovative grappling game since turning professional over 20 years ago. Most famously with his signature Imanari roll, now used by generations of grapplers around the world. It is a move his opponent probably grew up studying.
技がすごい正確なんじゃないですかね、やっぱり。そこはすごいところだな。足を取られないようにする、そういうのだと思うんですけどね。まずバック取りきたりするんじゃないかなと思うんですけど。
25 years of age, Mikey Musumeci is already a BJJ black belt ranked #1 in the world in 2 divisions, with 5 world championships proving his prodigious talent. The young American wants nothing more than to make a perfect one debut, but he faces an incredibly tough test against Imanari.
I'm at the top of my generation. He was at the top of his generation. The way that I do jiu-jitsu, the way that Imanari does jiu-jitsu, fans can expect excitement, attacking, every second attacking.
Prepare to see submission grappling at its most elite as Masakazu Imanari takes on Mikey Musumeci.
The Japanese icon looked dangerous when he opened the round with his trademark footlock, but Musumeci was ready with his own submission wizardry.
Musumeci butt scoots early here, Dragon. Usually that's an Imanari game plan in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, Musumeci said that's what he wants to do. He wants to try to put Imanari in his guard. He knows that Imanari is a specialist at the legs, and that's usually where Imanari likes to go, is attacking these legs. You can see him immediately trying to lock up the left leg here of Musumeci, and Musumeci does a good job of sitting into it. Now he's looking after the legs as well. It was interesting to talk to Musumeci and how he kind of baits people in to get him where he wants to. And he was also telling me how he also just sort of, it's like Queen's Gambit, how he's able to kind of go into an out-of-body experience here as Imanari is able to attack a straight ankle lock. Looks like he's trying to attack that Achilles. Good job by Musumeci to close that distance. Look like he's going to try to Berimbolo roll into another one of his leg locks. Imanari's doing a good job of controlling the leg, not allowing Musumeci to flip over. You can see him attacking that leg right there, putting a lot of pressure on the Achilles here of Musumeci.
Oh, Imanari looking for one of his specialties early on here. Musumeci defending. Now that should score well for Imanari as an attempt, Dragon, correct?
That's going to score as an attempt, but But the thing about Musumeci, though, he has really flexible legs, and you can see him now attacking the ankle lock here. You can see him going after it. This is one of the Mikey's specialties, how he locks up the arm. See how he's grasping his hands together, creating that figure four? This is the classic leg battle right here. Look at these guys, both attacking the legs, believing that their leg health and their knee health is gonna supersede the other ones.
Talking to the folks at Evolve MMA, where Musumeci trains now, they're just amazed at how he drills relentlessly, endlessly, all the BJJ techniques. He says he programs himself like a computer, and when the fight starts, he lets his instincts and training just take over.
Good job by Musumeci to defend a lot of the leg locks coming from Imanari, as he is able to pass the legs, get into side control, and step over cleanly into mount.
Good work to mount with 9 minutes 40 remaining in this 12-minute round submission grappling match. Musumeci on one debut here tonight.
Man, these guys' transitions are something spectacular, the way they're moving in between things. Good control right now by Musumeci as he slides over, beautifully takes the back from mount.
I did not even see him get there. That was so fast. How did he get to that position? That was incredible.
Beautiful. Slid over, traps the back, gets the body triangle. Now he's attacking the rear naked choke.
Slick and quick from Mikey Musumeci. You see Imanari defending that choke attempt. Musumeci showing patience, however. Tried to lock on that body triangle. What does Imanari need to do from here, Dragon?
He's got to defend his neck. This is really important right now. You can see how Musumeci's attacking different things, trying to get those hooks in to trap the back, goes back to the body triangle because Imanari was doing a beautiful job. And look at the way he locked the leg. This is what Suba was trying to do to James Yang in the previous match. He trapped the arm inside the body triangle. That was a thing of beauty, Michael Schiavello. Look at it. Now he only has one hand to defend himself, and Musumeci can attack that rear naked choke.
That arm's gone. It's held prisoner. It's captive. What can Imanari do with Mikey Musumeci on his back? 8:15 remaining.
Oh, look at it. He's trying to slide that hand right underneath the chin. Imanari's only got his chin to defend and one arm. And the way that Musumeci's coming underneath his arm and controlling his hand with his left side. Oh, that rear naked choke is moments away from getting sunken in, Michael Schiavello. Look at this, one arm.
Look how tight that figure four is on that arm. And here comes the rear naked choke from Darth Rigatoni. It's good night, Irene. Welcome to one, Mikey Musumeci. That was slick. That was quick. My word, Mikey Musumeci.
Take a look at this. Imanari's got his arm trapped inside the body lock, and then Musumeci is able to slide that hand underneath, lock it in, hide his hand behind the head of Imanari in a thing of beauty.
Your winner, by way of rear naked choke, Mikey Musumeci.
In an impressive debut, Mikey Musumeci defeated Japanese grappling legend Masakazu Imanari. In addition, Darth Rigatoni also picked up a well-deserved performance bonus.
$50,000 bonus for that incredible performance, Mikey. How you feeling, baby?
Aku sangat senang. That's Indonesian for I'm very happy.
After dominating the division as the one flyweight submission grappling champion, Mikey Musumeci shifts his focus on fighting at a different weight class to earn redemption against an old foe. At 167, he squares off against one of the world's top no-gi fighters, Gabriel Souza, the last man to defeat him 3 years ago in a bantamweight submission grappling contest. More action awaits as Tawanchai takes on Smokin' Joe Nattawut in a highly anticipated rematch for the one featherweight Muay Thai World Championship. And in the main event, former training partners Stamp and Denise Zamboanga battle for the one atomweight MMA world title. Thank you for watching One Weekly.